Well, good day. This is Cheryl Swan-Edmunds and with Monarch Core Incorporated today. And I am the artist of Hunger Pains. And I'm going to, with that, give the attention to Hunger Pains. Hunger Pains actually is a very unique painting. Hunger Pains required um, a very in-depth reach into the soul and the spirit as me as the artist, as in my and my spirit of energy and being. It really did. And so it required 2 phases. And there are some videos of actually Hunger Pains in the process of being created. And with that, Hunger Pains is going to express, well, the way I'm going to express on behalf of Hunger Pains as the artist is in 2 different ways: the imaginationary way, and which is really reflected in its simplicity, and then the other way, which is more of a reality type of way. So with that being said, we're gonna kind of jump into Hunger Pains here. And if you're interested in learning more about that whole process of how Hunger Pains actually was created and the process of creating, feel free to take a look at those videos. But I'll tell you, it will really express the depths of the spirit of energy of the soul of being that went into this painting. So this painting is reflective in an imaginary sense, because that's what I like to begin with, is in its simplicity for a playground for the imagination in such a complex world, or what can be complex, subcategories as such of the world or in the world. So simplicity was very important with that. And so that is really the center of this. And then more of the details of the reality come into play over here. So with the imagination taking flight, this is really kind of this concept of the world. And yeah, it really is. And if we're going to find the light in the darkness of the world, almost in the same way that it would be if you could imagine energy of the mind and of the organ of the brain, and almost that field of that, and how negative, will we look at the whole world and say it's full of seeds, it's full of crops, it's from the oceans, the algae in the oceans, to in the lakes and the streams and the rivers, to the earth, there is just seeds everywhere. So if we look at that and such, I have to make a video in a timely manner. So if we look at that and we put that into, and I put that into the perspective of the painting, the same way with the imagination, where the mind and the brain are, and say, if we take seeds of negativity and they get planted within this beautiful energy of the mind, then it can plant into the brain and grow a crop of negativity. But if we could find the light in all of that consistently and make that negative into a positive, then we have a neutral. And that's really, really, this wonderful imagination taking flight as a reflective of almost almost the whole concept of the energy of the mind. Now you may say, well, there's no figurines flying around it or do that. That's for the imagination. That's the beauty and the simplicity of this piece, is that's for the imagination to take flight with hunger pains. Okay, and now I'm going to flip over to the reality side with this. So now we can see a reality image in here of two trees, and almost, how the seeds are actually reflected within the trees. But more importantly than that is to stay grounded in the reality of what is, and to have that balance between the two, and I believe that's very important. And so the tree's almost reflective of that. And so it's almost reflective in this physical being of what is in an image into next to the imagination. And so, and the trees really speak to as well the importance of the elements of the world, of the earth and the sun and the water and the moonlight, and taking that almost on a global point of view, and how everything is connected within the universe. So Hunger Pains is an amazing painting that really there is great time that could be spent with Hunger Pains. And Hunger Pains received its name from the hunger pains across the world. Hunger pains of actual physical hunger, hunger pains of knowledge hunger, hunger pains of wellness hunger. It's just a mindfulness of the word and the pains, and then to think about the positive in the words of pain and the solution, healing, wellness, thinking about that positivity with the word pain. So what is the opposite of that word? And what is more of a positive mindfulness of that word? And Hunger Pains really, really speaks about that. And it also is a fun, it could be a real fun place for the imagination to ignite, to say, well, that means wellness. Wellness in water, wellness in sunlight, wellness in earth, wellness in nature, wellness amongst human beings, wellness in existence of the energy, of the being, of the soul, so where's the soul light? So there's so much that can be discovered when spending time with Hunger Pains. That's right. So Hunger Pains is a dedicated painting, and it is in the best lighting that I could possibly get it right now. And I am, it's a dedicated painting. So this painting is going to be, all packaged up and be ready to send out, to send out. So again, what about Hunger Pains details? 14 inches by 18 inches. So 14 inches high by 18 inches wide. It's an acrylic painting. And it's on a 1/4 inch depth in canvas. And I will share with you about this. When Hunger Pains was created, is really about the imaginary state of existence of being, and then went into this whole concept of the reality of the existence of being, which took 2 phases in creating Hunger Pains. And that's how the difference in Hunger Pains can be appreciated with the imaginary, the imaginary state of mind, along with the physical reality of state of mind. So and the balance, this really speaks about that as well. So I hope you have a wonderful day. My name is Cheryl Swan-Edmunds, and Hunger Pains, any of the paintings can be found on monarchcourtinc.square.site. And yes, okay, I hope you have an amazing day. Yeah, Hunger Pains and I thank you for taking the time to check out this video.